to no one's surprise, following their earlier intransigence, NATO diplomats yesterday walked out of the Malta Peace Conference. Clearly, peace is not on their agenda. Only threats and deception and endless profits for the capitalist war machine. But our brave comrades in the armed forces will not be intimidated. They stand vigilant along the German border, their resolve unquenchable, ready to deliver...
It was inevitable. Our massive preparations had gone on far too long for us to simply stand down. We were like a coiled spring, ready to throw ourselves into the fray. All we waited for was one word: attack. Spirits were high, and the men joked about how we would crush the enemy with one fell stroke. But some didn't laugh. They had been to Afghanistan. They knew war.
Mind the road, comrade. Володя.
Who's he?
Don't you know? That's Colonel Orlovsky. He's a legend.
Ah, Comrade Major Lebedev. It's been a while.
It has indeed, Comrade Orlovsky.
I was just wondering who they'd sent to babysit me.
Your command is the key to this whole grand endeavor, comrade. How could they send anyone but me?
Your sense of self-importance hasn't lessened, I see.
But I am very important, am I not? Or at least my dear old father-in-law is.
It's good to see you, old friend.
So, how are we doing?
Everything is in place. I can't say I'm very happy about all this.
The Politburo knows what is right. Ours is but to obey.
So they have decided. Get me Lieutenant Romanov on the horn. I want him to make a final survey of the forward defenses.
Понятно, товарищ полковник. Get Lieutenant Romanov on the horn. Now.
When?
Soon.
Lieutenant Romanov, your Alpha squad is to make a forward recon of... Wait, stand by for the Colonel.
Lieutenant, my call sign is Sokol 1. There will be no more reconnaissance. You are to execute Plan Odessa. The air defenses must be destroyed before the main assault begins. Your objective is to destroy 2 anti-air emplacements. Weapons are free and we are now at war. Good luck, Lieutenant. So-called 1 out.
What is going on, lads? It's Billy the Kid here, and I thought I'd mix it up a little bit in terms of content on the channel. And I decided, you know what, I have this PC, I have a new graphics card into it. Let's play one of my favorite RTS games, World in Conflict. So let me go over a little bit of what the game is about before I start us off here. Basically, it's World War III. It's the Soviet Union invading West Germany as well as, you know, the rest of Western Europe, and then the battle takes place in America. So this has to be one of my favorite RTS games for a lot of reasons. I bought it, I think, about 2 years ago now, and back then I didn't have a strong enough graphics card to really run the game well. I managed to play it, but the graphics were always set to low. So I decided, you know what, I had this new graphics card, I still have the game, it's a fun game to play even though it's an RTS game. Let's play it, and I thought I'd show you some content of what it can do. This is the very first mission I'm playing right here. It's a special forces type of mission. This is Alpha Group, which is the Soviet Spetsnaz special forces, and basically the mission is to sneak into this NATO camp and destroy some anti-aircraft missiles that need to be destroyed before the main attack begins in another hour. So it's, you know, as always in a lot of RTS games, in any game really, the first game is really just a test tutorial mission to show you what the controls are. So it's very, very simple. I think it's like all the units you control are invincible, so they can't die anyway. But it's still a lot of fun as the game goes on, and the attack goes into Western Europe and then later on into America. But it's just, it really is good in terms of graphics. The best thing about this game is that you get a lot of these, what's called, you get a lot of upgrades and stuff, so you can call in airstrikes, artillery. You could even call in a tactical nuke if you level up enough in multiplayer as well as in single player. I think you can do it once in the single player, but if you get enough points in multiplayer, you can call in as many tactical nukes as you want. So anyway, now that I've planted the explosives, it's time to get the hell out of here.
All explosives in place, ready to exfiltrate.
So-called 1 here. Exfiltration coordinates have been sent. Move there now and avoid detection. The explosive will be detonated when the attack is launched. Get out of the area as quickly as you can.
Now, depending on the feedback from this video, which will be split up into 2 parts, I may do more World in Conflict. It's a game I love to play, and if you lads want to see more, I'll be happy to do some. But as long as the likes come in and the comments and the feedback, I'll be happy to do more. If you don't want to see more, you hit that dislike button and you let me know in the comment section below. I thought I'd mix it up a little bit in terms of content. So anyway, I'm going to shut up now because this is one of my favorite cutscenes.
Welcome back, Grisha. Oh, how was recruit training?
Boring.
Ha, but necessary, Comrade Sergeant. Those recruits will soon be needed. Товарищи! It's good to see you all here today. And it will be even better to see you soon breaking through that wall. Then we'll teach those NATO dogs how to fight. They thought they could bully us into submission! They thought we'd give way and fall! But today, we'll show them that the Red Army bows to no one! Today, we'll show them the might of the Soviet Union! Get to your vehicles! We go to war!
That was an awesome cutscene. I always loved that.
Will detonate in 3, 2, 1, mark.
So now that the missiles have been destroyed, the Soviet Air Force should have no problem flying around West Berlin, bombing the crap out of NATO. This is where the game really comes to heart. This is what it's all about. Massive tank battles, massive infantry battles, massive everything. massive everything, and the graphics are just really, these are the graphics that are maxed out right now. Even on a 2007 game, it looks really slick in terms of shadows, textures, lighting, you know, everything. And let me just, the controls are really easy as well. I'm just moving around mouse right here. You know, they were planning on bringing it out for the console back in 2007 for PS3 and Xbox. This is the expansion called Soviet Assault. So I think it's adding in like 5 more missions from the Soviet perspective. The original game just had American missions, that's it. And look at all those artillery rounds going in. That's the Berlin Wall in front of us, if you didn't notice. Look at all those explosions. I mean, maxed out, this game looks completely amazing. Alright, it's time to get this war on the move. World War III has begun.
Advance with your tank platoon to phase line Volga. Destroy all enemies you encounter.
Like I said, the first mission is, you know, invincible units, this, that, and whatever, but it's still, look at that, look at all those textures on those tanks. It's just amazing. Now, seeing as it is an RTS game, you're expecting like, oh, you control the units, click there. Yes, that's what it is, but it's a lot more than that. I mean, it looks kind of like Arma 2, maybe a little bit less graphical and more on the fun side. From Arma 2 is much more realistic. But this is still a very fun game. I highly recommend it. I mean, you can pick it up from eBay or even Steam from, I don't know, about 12 or 15 euro, but yeah, it's a lot of fun to play. There's a lot of good hours into it. It's just hell of a, it's a good crack. It's a good crack to play. It's a lot of fun. Normally I don't really play these RTS games. I like military sims, but real-time strategies are not really my thing. But this just clicked when I got it, and I just couldn't stop playing it for like a month. I mean, you can put the camera right down into the units instead of clicking high above it. You can do that as well.
I am clearing a path for you.
Malashenko to Sokol 1. Resistance is heavier than expected. Прием.
Understood, Malashenko. You will get assistance.
Time to die, enemy tank. And the tanks stay there when you blow them up. They don't go anywhere. The environment is very, very, very destructible. Let me just say that. Trees can be blown away, buildings can be destroyed, craters in the ground, everything you can expect. That's what I think I like most about this game. It's not like any other RTS game. Now, if there was a sequel to this, I'd definitely buy it. But sadly, the company that made it, I think it's Ubisoft that produced it, but can't remember the name of the movie. I have the case here somewhere. I'm not going to look for it now, but I think Massive Effect, or not Mass Effect. No, that's a different game, Billy. But the company that made it went bankrupt shortly after. And I think Ubisoft bought what was left of them, so there was a sequel planned, and now it's been shelved indefinitely. So it's sad. It's a sad end to a great game.
You will attack the enemy in the flank while Malashenko pushes forward.
Well, where are we on the time? Oh my god, 15 minutes already? Shit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to capture this intersection, and then I'm going to kill the video right there, and we'll pick it up in a second part. So hopefully this first part gets a lot of likes, gets some good comments, and we'll pick it up for another part if you lads wish to see what happens. Maybe do the Russians capture West Berlin, or do the Americans counterattack?
Неплохо. Пилот, новая цель.
Finally, now we must set up defenses before they counterattack.
Where's he going? You sit down, Mr. Abrams. And the T-62 just pushes into him as if he's nothing. Alright, I think we captured the street. Have we captured the street yet? Because I want to kind of kill the video. Wait, there we go.
The road junction has been secured.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end the video right there, lads. I'll pick it up in part 2. Hopefully this gets a lot of good comments and likes. And I'll see you again in part 2.